Did I just hear that? Oh my goodness. To all the people around the world right now, let me tell you, it's going down. Click the link in the description box below. That's what you need to do. Click that link in the description box. Make a donation, leave me a message, and we really gonna go in. Oh my goodness. Wow. It's an early morning, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's very, very early. And let me just express a couple of things here. Um, this has been a very interesting time. um, for hip hop. Meaning that we're back talking about rap. We're back talking about, you know, things that matter. You feel me? We're back talking about real things. And Joe Budden came out the gate and he has done something that, oh, it's Joe didn't release it yet. He released a couple of clips on the gram. And in the couple of clips on the gram, this is going to be the biggest Joe Budden podcast in the history of Joe Budden podcast. He finally manned up, stopped kissing Eminem's butt, and spoke the truth. It took this album in order for it to happen. He said, I've been better than Eminem for the past 10 years, the past decade. I've been better than you. He said, I know you don't know all the members of the group. I know you don't know all the members in the group. So let me explain something to you. That's another shot. I know you don't know all the people in the group. Oh my God. Ooh, I'm telling you, I almost broke everything around me because I couldn't believe it. I couldn't even function. I'm trying to move around. I couldn't even move normally. I don't know what happened to my phone. My equilibrium was off. Everything was that. When Joe was doing that, I went to sleep listening to Joe, woke up out of my nap listening to Joe. Oh, that's a fun pun, but anybody who says Budden now, nah. Sorry, it's not too late. It's Monday. Well, not Monday, but it's the first day. Joe is not gonna mess up his money. He spoke real kindly, like he was just gonna be real nice, Joe, when he was on Instagram Live. He finna get the bag. If anybody know Joe Budden, you know Joe Budden gonna do one thing. He's gonna get the bag. Joe is going to get the bag. no matter what. I thought Joe was finna get in the booth. Click the link in the description box. Leave me a personal message, and you can leave a donation there. There's a leaderboard. There's all kind of stuff over there. But wow, I became a Joe Budden fan today. He said, I've been better than Eminem for the past decade. He said, Eminem haven't said nothing in the past 10 years. He's like, I heard your album, and you ain't said nothing in the past 10 years. All that hibbity babbity bibbity babbity rap. Woo! He was like, let me tell you what I was thinking. Since you don't know all the members in the group, let me tell you what I was thinking, Em. I've been better than you for the past 10 years. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? I've been better than you the past 10 years. Did this man just say that? Oh my goodness. This man told Eminem he haven't even rapped since he attacked Drake. When he came out and said, I've been better than you the past 10 years. I know you don't know all the members of the group. So let me explain to you something. You see, Joe Budden, this is why I told you. This is why I always said, don't make any, and I mean any, butt kissing videos to Eminem. Yeah, the way Joe was talking today, it was mad greasy. Ooh, it's going down. It's going down. This is some vintage Joe Budden. He said, don't make me get in the booth. Don't make me get in the booth. He said this on his show, the Joe Budden podcast. It has not been released yet. Only clips that Joe Budden has put out. And oh, buddy, you are not going to want to miss this. He tells Eminem, I have been better than you for the past decade. You have not said anything in any rhyme for over 10 years. Ain't that what I've been saying? I said this is the best album Eminem has put out since the Eminem Show. The Eminem Show was like 2001, wasn't it? Was it 2003? Yeah, so that's been, I think I'm on point. Yeah, I think it's about time I get another phone. I think mine is just, this was it. Recovery, I think was a good album. I really do. I think that was a good album. I mean, Recovery, the one that has I'm Not Afraid on it, I think that's a good album. I think he was saying something on it. So I would say that. So whatever year that was, so it's been about 10 years. This is, I mean, that's what Joe said, but that's been about 10 years ago. Oh, I'm not afraid. I think he was spitting on that album. He was. But this album is better than that album for sure. This is more vintage Eminem. That was more introspective Eminem. I love the way you lie. You got a birthday, you know that album. Eminem was spitting on that album. Jump off, Joe. What do you guys think? You said it's a publicity stunt? I know you keep telling me it's a publicity stunt. I'm like, I heard you when you said it. Where's the publicity? Where's the stunt? Joe Budden has done it, ladies and gentlemen. I heard the album. And because I think you don't really know all the members that were in the group, I don't really think you know our history. Woo! Let me tell you what Joe Budden has thought this entire time. I've been better than you this entire fucking decade. Go! Oh! Ho, ho! Woo! Oh! Boom! 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 Joe Budden shows out. Joe Budden showed up and showed out. What? What? And I was saying, there's no way. It's going to be hard for Joe Budden to diss Eminem because he made that stupid love song called Slaughterhouse. That love song to Eminem, which I thought was trash. It's like an apology to Eminem song. I don't know if anybody ever heard it, but I'm like, how do you come back after that? This here is going to sever all ties between Royce and Joe Budden. I guarantee you that. Eminem gonna say, anybody cool with Joe? You are definitely not cool with me. Anybody is cool with Joe, you definitely can't be cool with me. I have become a Joe Budden fan today.
Check my fucking car.
Woo!
You better go ask some niggas that's close to you. I live for this type of shit. And all of that rapidy rap, lyrical, miracle bullshit. Any nigga who wanted like that to think they wanted with me, I don't think you would fare well.
Oh, Joe! 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 What is going on? Oh my God! Oh my God! This is going to be an epic podcast when it is dropped. This will be epic. He is letting shots fly. Woo! I told y'all he was in trouble. I told you Eminem was in trouble. Not from Joe. Not from Joe. I told you M was in trouble when MGK came back as hard as he did. Now that song came out like early in the morning on Labor Day. Okay. Yesterday was just really officially okay, 48 hours. Now, M has got to drop something today. If we don't get a song from Eminem today, it's going to be a little hard for the Eminem fans. I know, look, it's going to be hard for you Slim Shadys out there. It's going to be a little hard for you little Slim Shadys. But Joe Budden is right. So that means I've been right. I didn't waver. I'm with M. See, that's the thing. Y'all, I look at music. I judge the music. This album is great. I don't know what Joe's talking about. Well, I guess he didn't like the album. I like the album. But I told y'all, he dissed Joe Budden for dating Sin. He had a double mixed message in there when he was talking about you never see me creeping with a sty. I told you he was talking about Sin. Joe and Sin. He was really trying to play off that word, and Joe is hot. Now that Joe got the bag, I expected smoke. Y'all probably didn't expect it. I expected this energy from Joe Budden, and he delivered. Eminem is a better rapper to me than MGK. If they sat there and made songs, Eminem is more witty than MGK, period. There's no doubt about it. He's more witty. MGK has more devastating, more grimy bars than Eminem. He's more rugged. He's what Eminem used to be. He's more rugged and aggressive with his bars. They're not as smooth as Eminem's. Eminem wordplay is way much better. Like he said, you spend all the time with the dictionary. See, I'm real. I'm gonna tell you something that's real. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you one side better than the other side. I'm telling you the breakdown of the two artists right now, in case you've never heard it before. Because I've listened to MGK for the past 2 years. You guys just got here. So welcome. Go back and listen to songs like I'm the Gunner. Go listen to I'm the Gunner. Get caught up. He been spitting for a long time. No, it ain't. His beard is weird, dog. Somebody get this man some clippers. His beard is weird. He does look weird with that doggone beard on his face. Eminem look like a doggone lumberjack guy. It just don't fit. He does not look. Dog, when he said the line, I cracked up laughing because I thought I was the only guy who saw it, that saw how weird he looks with the beard. He's got him, but see, I know why he's wearing the beard. I told you that. It's the insecurities. He's wearing the beard because all the makeup he put on his face, he's afraid for people to see him with wrinkles and cracks in his face. So he got the beard to try to cover up and hide the age. He's insecure about that. He came out one time and people made fun of him. Eminem is old, and they put the pictures up. Look at Eminem, he's aged. I'm like, Eminem is 40-some years old. That's why he wears a hat, put a hoodie on, it'd be like 80 degrees outside. He's in a jogging suit, got the hat on, can't see his face. He's all, yo, dog, I'm telling you, those insecurities that he has with him is partially the reasons why Eminem is in the predicament that he's in right now. That's how MGK was able to humiliate him for being old, for being over the hill. Austin, Texas, what's up? Oh yeah, don't forget to donate to the page, man. Click the link in the description box. Donate to the page and leave me a message. Leave me a personal message. We get them. You can leave me your email too. Joe Budden has stepped up like a man today. Joe Budden has stepped up like a man today. I am proud. I am proud. Fall is one of the best songs on the album. To me, if I had to structure the album, Stepping Stone is the best song on the album. After Stepping Stone, I would say Fall. I would say The Ringer for me. Good Guy. And then it's a balance of songs. Lucky You is right there. To me, this is a good album. This is a great album. His music is always there. He's got a dope song with the girl that got the Havana song. They got a song together. But Eminem is being exposed for all the things he has done. This guy called me clickbait. How am I clickbait?
Everlast had to smoke. You don't know about me, you better go check my fucking car. You better go ask some niggas that's close to you. I live for this type of shit. And all of that rapidy rap, lyrical, miracle bullshit, any nigga who want it like that think they want it with me, I don't think you would fare well. I also think it's really corny when retired niggas pop shit about what they woulda, coulda, woulda done. So, I feel like I'm in control of the rules here, and I'm back now. You're not so much. Hey.
Oh!
I don't really think you know our history. Let me tell you what Joe Budden has thought this entire time. I've been better than you this entire fucking decade.
Boom!
Can't say that back then. Can't say that back then. But in my rapper brain, I'm a content nigga. You gotta say something. You have not said anything for the better part of a whole fucking decade.
Boom! 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 Pump, 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 pump it up. Pump, 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 pump it up. I am a Joe Budden fan today. I'm finna play Pump It Up all day. I'm gonna be riding down the street. Oh! Oh! This is only the beginning of it. This is only the beginning of it. Joe is going to expose everything behind the scenes that was happening. Joe has got the bag. They can't take it from him. Now he's got the Spotify money. He's got the Revolt money. He's in position. He's got a platform now where Eminem can't shut him down. He's in position now. So now he don't have to go and make songs like Slaughterhouse, which I thought was complete trash. An Eminem bootlicking song. He don't have to make these mood musics. He's got a bag. No. You see, when you took everything away from Eminem and stripped him down, what has happened? And I told you guys the truth about Eminem. You guys didn't want to believe it. Listen, this is Eminem. Eminem talks about Kim He talks about Kim. He talks about Haley. He talks about his mom. He talks about his problems. That is Eminem. That's Eminem. That is album 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Once they start taking things away from Eminem, to strip those away, and he has to be Eminem, and he has to make songs, he could not function. He could not function. He can't make Daddy's Gonna Buy You a Mockingbird anymore. He can't talk about his mama no more. It makes no sense to kill Kim anymore. So he can't talk about that anymore. So what are we left with? His problems. So now we got to get a whole album of Eminem problems. And that's what we've been stuck with for the past 10 years. All Eminem problems. He made an album called Relapse. He made one called Recovery. Then he helped. How many more problem albums are we going to hear from Eminem? And by the way, if I made a diss record, that would all be in the diss record. Yes, that would all be in the diss song, mixed with a bunch of other things that I know. His insecurities. The real reason why he has tattoos in certain spots on his body. I know it all. I am definitely on Joe Budden's team this time. I don't like politics. I don't like hip hop politics. I don't like it. Shouts out to D12. I don't like hip hop politics. And for somebody like Eminem, who came up and said he was blackballed out of his position, who had to fight and claw his way. Eminem wasn't walked through the doors. No one went out and discovered Eminem. So for you to come in and do the politics that you were doing to all these other artists, what you did to Ja Rule, what you did to all these other artists in the game who decided they were going to come at Eminem, you crippled Benzino, you crippled the Source magazine, you crippled history. When Benzino told the truth and said, we got a tape of you calling black women the B word and using the N word when you lied and said you never did it, y'all went to pay the judge to say that they could only put out 7 seconds of the song. God, I wish the internet was around then. God, I wish the internet was around then. And ever since that discovery, Eminem has fallen apart. He wants you to believe he came through the door with the Outsiders and D12. Before the Outsiders, before D12, who was Eminem rapping with? Before he was going to the ciphers, he was rapping with a bunch of white boys. But they want you to believe he was hanging out with a bunch of black guys, one white guy with a bunch of black guys. No, that's how they got the tape of him talking about black women ain't nothing but B words and using the N word which he apologized for on the Encore album. Go pick it up. Go listen to it. It should be on YouTube now. I don't know if it still is. Eminem them got power. They could have snatched it down and pulled the plug out. Sean Price, not the real Sean Price. Rest in peace to the great. But to call me a blogger like Joe means what? Oh, mention the fact that he was dating a black girl who never claimed that she dated Eminem a day in her life. That's just another thing they said to try to cover it up. No one has any proof that he was dating a black woman at the time. You see what I'm saying? It's been nothing but politics after politics after politics. Y'all let this man destroy the Source magazine because they was coming at his head. He bought out another magazine, which they still own today. They still own XXL. Don't be fooled. Eminem did an interview lying, said, I would never use the N-word. I have too much respect to ever use that word against a bunch of people. I would never use that word. No, I never use that word. And Benzino, your homeboys, the white boys that you used to rap with, told you to pay them and you can have the tape. You didn't pay them. They went and walked into the Source magazine and sold it to the Source. Eminem did say that. His magazines, look it up. He said he never would say the N-word. He had too much respect to use the N-word. That's exactly what he said. That's almost verbatim. This is facts. That's when I told you I could beat Eminem in a battle because I know too much. I would say one verse and it would be over. There would be nothing he could reply with that would work. He would be done. Is he a better rapper than me? Absolutely. His wordplay is so witty, he will sit back and write something incredible. But it would be ether. It would be ether. And there's nothing he could do. So when I said that and made that video years ago, and y'all laughed, you beat Eminem. It ain't funny. He would not be laughing. It would be the story of Eminem because it would be that vicious. And I would never do that because
so much. Hey, there was a moment in time where a jawline, Everlast, it stung you a little bit. And Everlast had the smoke. I know you don't know about me. You better go check my fucking car for you. You better go ask some niggas that's close to you. I live for this type of shit. And all of that rappity rap, lyrical miracle bullshit, any nigga who want it like that think they want it with me, I don't think you would fare well.
wait till they put out this full. When this full podcast hit, I think it's coming today. When is it coming? Woo! Oh, give you some hints on what I would say in the freestyle. We will touch on how many girlfriends Eminem has actually really had. Mariah, Kim, two. We will focus on why Eminem is $100 million man, but can't find a woman. We will touch on the reasons why. Hundreds of millions of dollars. Where are your celebrity women? Why are you always running the strippers? We will touch on the fact why Eminem has custody of his kids. How do he have custody of another man's child that is not his child? He has custody of him. When the parents, both parents, Kim and the baby's father, are still able and working and want to take care of the kid. Eminem went to the courts and had the kid taken away from him. How did that happen? If the mom can't take care of the child and the father says, hey, I can take care of my child. That's my child, not Eminem's. How you take the kid away from the father? Because the father ain't never did nothing to him. Eminem wanted another baby. Why did that happen? Why did the courts let that happen? How you do all these drugs? You was on probation. You become an addict. You got all these open drugs of pills all around, and you still had custody of your kid. DCFS didn't come take the kids. They let you have custody of the kid. All the things he did, all these politics, all these moves, all these lawyers, all the stuff he did behind the scenes, you would do that to another rapper. What was done to you, what you went through, and how you would never try to blackball another rapper. Now you out here doing all this behind the scenes. The same thing you did to Cannabis. The same thing you did to all these other rappers who was coming at your head. Eminem beat them in the courtrooms. I told you, I know things. Nobody's perfect in this world, but Eminem wants to portray like he is. In all his, I'm Slim Shady, and I'm the little Shady, and I'm Shady, I told you, it's on. Click the link in the description box. Make a donation. Leave me an email. Leave me some messages, and you will get more. You will get a lot more. I'm not messing with his family. This stuff is documented all the way down to the last letter. It has already been done. It has already, we're talking about history. This is history lessons. Eminem and Jimmy ruined Death Row. They ruined Murder INC. Who were their biggest threats? They ruined the Source magazine. They own XXL. How does Eminem get the rights to Tupac and Biggie's music? How does Eminem get the rights for a Biggie and Tupac song and he is the producer? There's a lot of things you don't know. Eminem gets paid off Biggie and Tupac music. Another bomb you don't know. How this white rap boy who didn't know any of them getting paid off their music? Told you, I know too much. All of this is ancient history, bruh. I'm educating today. There's a lot of people in here who didn't know that. So come on, Slim Shadys, where y'all at? I don't sound angry at all. I'm rejoiceful today. Hallelujah. Joe Budden has stood up to the for the congregation, baby. He done stood in the pulpit and finally stopped the bootlicking and told people the truth about Eminem. So I'm saying I'm going all the way. If Joe gonna go all the way, I'm going all the way with Joe. Somebody got to explain to me that. How does Eminem get to be on a song that has Tupac? How does he get the rights to Tupac's music from his mother? He got it from a Feeny and all. No, 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 no. Oh, he got to get on the Biggie song, Eminem and Biggie on Big's album. First album Big put out when he died. Eminem's on the song. No, no, no. Like this, like Cannabis said, dead wrong. You weren't even supposed to be on that song. He wasn't. You're not supposed to be on there. You haven't earned your stripes to be on a Biggie album. You know, supposed to be on a Biggie album. Red Man, Method Man, you know, Junior Mafia. You gotta be on that. I don't care what he spit on the song. They using that to build. They were using that to build his own credibility. They building him up, putting him next to Biggie, trying to build up his credibility with the brothers. I know we know the politics and the tricks of why they were doing it. Well, Jay-Z, you know, that's up Jay-Z's alley. Jay-Z made that mistake. And he didn't even write any lyrics for Jay-Z. He used a song he already had with Royce. The same lyrics that he had in that song, he just muted out Royce vocals and put the Jay-Z line in it. It's the same song. There's two Renegades, one with Royce. You can listen to it on YouTube. Same song. That's the original. Then he did one with Jay-Z. It's the same song, but you never heard the original back then. And Jay-Z still lost. But it gave him credibility with the brothers. Eminem killed you on your own end. So he really didn't kill him because he used lyrics, and Jay never knew that he got played like that. And he never did another song with Eminem. Never did another song with Eminem. He realized he was played. He didn't even do anything about it. Jay Florida Head said, "Are we sure Joe Budden's response is to Eminem?" Oh, let's find out.
Can't say that back. Really cool. But in my rapper brain, I'm a content nigga. You gotta.
Okay, let's find out if Joe's talking about Eminem.
Newsflash
M.
I heard the album.
I heard your album.
And because I think you don't really know all the members that were in the group, I don't really think you know our history.
I don't think you know the history.
Let me tell you what Joe Budden has thought this entire time.
Let him tell what he thought the whole time.
I've been better than you this entire fucking decade.
Do you still question, is he talking to Eminem? It is over. What am I doing up so early? Joe Budden woke me up this early. That's why. Joe Budden was like, Eminem, I've been better than you for 10 years. It woke me up out my sleep. I was like, I've been better than you for 10 years. PC, type it in, breaking news, Joe Budden. I didn't brush my teeth. I didn't wash my face. I don't know what's on my face. I got crud, all the sleep stuff that's on. Probably got dried up slob on my face. What? Are you kidding me? After this video, I might just collapse and go right back to sleep. So once I see people make a donation, click the link in the description box, make a donation. We can get to some more greasy stuff. Because you guys got a lot of education in this video. You guys were educated very much in this whole video. I guarantee you that. What did he say before that? What was said before anything else hit the fan? He said you ditched D12 and signed Voltron 5. If Proof was alive, he would be dying inside. Eminem has fooled you all. Fooled all of you Slim Shadys. All you Slim Shadys. That's why people subscribe to this page. I've already ethered him in this video. And I still have the home run ball. He would lose. Just where you guys thought Drake lost. I have too many facts on him. It's very hard to battle a guy you know nothing about. Oh, Bazaar was in the comment section. Now the real Joe Budden shows up. Exactly, Joe Budden. You should have showed up a long time ago. All the bootlicking you was doing, but you know what? Joe is very cerebral. Joe is very intelligent. Joe did this right. Joe waited till he got the bag. Joe got the bag. Joe Budden got the bag and said, now I'm going to get this boy to smoke. Joe is not a better rapper than Eminem, in my opinion. Joe has better content. Joe has more of an annoying voice that you can't listen to more than 10 seconds. It's very hard to listen to Joe Budden for longer than 15, 20, 30 seconds in a rap song. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. Joe lyrically is up there. He has great content. Sometimes it's too witty for his own liking and for the people that's listening to him. I get it, but it don't translate well with the public. Joe can rap. I have never said Joe Budden couldn't rap, but he's annoying. Eminem has become annoying. Eminem wasn't annoying when he first came out. Eminem wasn't annoying until this new age Eminem showed up. If you go and play a song from the Eminem show and play a song that he made before this album and listen to the two songs, and you go, wow, they sound like two different individuals. Look, you got people saying Eminem died years ago. This is the clone. And they believe it. And I'm starting to believe them. Evolving or devolving. The more he's evolving as a person, the more he's devolving as an MC. But unlike what Joe said, I believe this Eminem album is great. I really do. I think, I don't think he really wants it. Oh, you guys want to leave the donation here? You don't even have to go in. There's the link to it. You can leave a donation there. We have a leaderboard. You can leave me messages, and you can leave me your email, and I can hit you back, and we can chat. All of that. Plus, that way you can get business opportunities, anything else you're looking for. You can click that link there. The rest of y'all go into the link in the description box. Joe he did it right. He got the bag. He might not have gotten the bag. He might not have gotten the bag, ladies and gentlemen. He may not have gotten the bag if this was the case. Trayshawn, you can click that link whenever. I don't know how your system is and how it's set up. So you can do it now, you can do it later, you can do it whatever. See, that's the thing that's why it's not like Super Chat where I gotta be live in order for you to do it. You can donate anytime you feel like. Leave an email, leave a message. That way we get it right away. No, I think Joe Budden got the game, bro. Joe Budden gave it to the game. Best albums this year: Scorpion, Nipsey Hussle, Victory Lap, and Royce the 5'9's Book of Ryan. You got a lot of them. KOD is up there. And some that's probably not on my mind right now, but those are the ones that's up there. Daytona's a great album, but it's hard to put 7 songs in the mix and call it an album. If that's the case, Nas' album is better than Daytona. Sorry to bust your bubble. Where's My Snare? Astro World is not album of the year. No way. Stop. Dog, I said Royce the 5'9's album is up for album of the year. Do you know I don't like Royce the 5'9"? You know this, right? I never used to like Royce the 5'9" ever. Ever. Everybody knows that. And I sat up here and told you what? Royce put out the best album I have ever heard him ever do. The Book of Ryan is epic. That is an epic album. It is a very complete album from beginning to end. That is a real album. I made a video response to it. You guys didn't even check it out. But you guys claim y'all Royce the 5'9" fans. All y'all Slim Shady people, I want to ask y'all something. Since y'all love Eminem so much, why don't y'all support his rappers? Why don't y'all support Royce the 5'9"? I don't see y'all supporting Royce. Where's Royce love? Why y'all ain't support Slaughterhouse? Why Joel and all of these people gotta make mixtapes? Where they records at? Why these guys are out there being Eminem's new stepping stones? Just because they black? You know most of these guys rap better than Eminem, right? But y'all waiting on Yellow Wolf. Joel Ortiz had how many records out for Shady Records? How many did Yellow Wolf got? You know, all the look at them. You see, they jumped out of the live chat as soon as we brought that up. We was like, hey, where y'all at, Shadies? Y'all over here. I thought these were all the Shady fans. Where happened to I'm Slim Shady because I'm the Slim Shady? Every other Slim Shadies are just imitating. Where are y'all at? We saying stand up right now. He needs you. He need every last one of y'all to save him right now. Why you think it's taking him so long to make a song? Shady fans in hiding. They are in here. Don't you see it's 578 people in here? You think all of them people are not Eminem fans? They here. They scared too tight. They were talking big when they was talking about Joe, wasn't it? They had a lot to say. Then I start hitting him upside the head with all his corruption he has done to the game and all the politics and stuff he's been doing behind the scenes. Then they went running up out of here. Eminem has to respond. He's gonna blame it in his rap that he's been busy promoting his album. That's why he ain't have. I'm telling you, MGK messed up this whole rollout. They had no idea Machine Gun Kelly was gonna come back like that. I didn't know he was gonna come back like that. Blasting. I knew I had to see him again, but I didn't know he's gonna come back like that. Blasting. Dude, frat rap cannot stand. He couldn't stand in the room with Machine Gun Kelly. He's like Rap Devil is #1 on trending. I know. See, that's the thing. People can lie to themselves and try to have these people come out and defend Eminem and all this stuff. But the way he blackballed this kid, well, whiteballed him. And dude, you 46 years old, you still playing these type of politics and games? Tell me one artist from Shady Records that's living the life. Eminem had 50 Cent. 50 Cent was their biggest artist they ever had at Shady Records. Eminem, 50 Cent sold more records than Eminem when he came out the gate. When Eminem dropped his first 3 albums, 50 Cent had sold more records in his first 3 albums than Eminem. I'm stupid. Eminem, 50 Cent sold his first albums sold 10 million twice. Twice. Eminem first album sold 3 million. 50 Cent sold 10 million. Eminem's second one went diamond. 50 Cent's album went diamond. Now, something happened at the end of that. Something happened at the end of Eminem's thing. It's a lot of politics that was put in place because, see, if you re-up then, you know how many millions and millions of dollars you're entitled to when you have to re-up for a contract? So something's got to happen. They got to sabotage you. They got to you selling too many records. So they got to. It's a whole lot of game that's going on that a lot of people didn't understand. You think people just stop listening to 50 Cent all of a sudden? M don't want to do all that. Eminem is not a leader. He's somebody that's using people as props. That's why he's standing there and got all the black people around him, and they all standing there watching him rap and doing the cipher. And he mad because everybody said his cipher was whack. When I got him in the black Corsica, when I lost to the wolves and and then send me the poem on the floor, please don't ask what the wolf is for. Because I'm rubbing the chin with the chin when I'm coming, what up, dominant. Yo, sit back when I'm rapping the jabba. He's got all the other black people way in the background, and they focusing in on the brothers like, yes, boss. Yes. Too many Americans, Balkans, napkins. No, everybody's laughing. Dr. Kevorkian lost a forking. Then now he's back on his organ, and now he's back playing the organ with Jeffrey Dahmer and his mama. I'll be like, okay. He's like, you notice they skipped over MGK to Joe Budden? No, because Joe Budden has got a bigger platform. They got history. So they've actually been on songs together. He said the title of this stream is misleading. Joe Budden ain't respond. Ooh, will somebody bring that man up to speed and tell that man tell that man what's going on today? Tell that man what happened, because he just woke up and he's very confused. Because he's going to get the late award. He'd be like, and presenting the late award to the guy who just wakes up and jumps in the chat too early. Here's your award, sir. Thank you. I didn't know what was going on. I just clicked the button and I said I didn't hear anything yet. I was asleep. And I want to thank the people that helped me get this award. Carcino, his live chat, and everybody in there who told me I was an idiot. Thank you. Oh, man. He's like, I just woke up. We know. M, you got problems. You thought you were going to do your usual Eminem, right? Diss everybody and nobody say nothing back. Oh, buddy. You have got stuff on your hands now. MGK has messed up your whole run. Your video was supposed to come out. Nobody would have said nothing. Now nobody cares about the video fall. They want to see that song. They want that song. Anytime you come back, it can't be a video. You have to make a song, buddy. If they see you outside, you cannot come outside unless you have that song. You have to be ready to go. Oh, he's still working on the song. Don't think it ain't coming. But this ain't something y'all thought it was over, Slim Shadys. I'm letting y'all know right now, Shadys. Y'all thought it was over and Eminem was gonna beat him in like 10 seconds. No, he did not. Joe Budden said, I've been better than Eminem for the past 10 years, and I believe him. He said Yellow Wolf at MGK. I told you, if anybody goes at MGK besides Eminem, it's M should say no. Don't nobody say nothing. I gotta get him. M is in the booth right now. Well, he should be in there. He should be out the booth by now. He should have the song ready. You weren't impressed with MGK, but let me tell you who was. All you Slim Shadys who talking about some, I wasn't impressed. Didn't impress me. Well, guess who it impressed? Guess who it impressed? A ton of individuals were very impressed with this album. With this song. Ton of credible people who tried to downplay this song and say that the song was whack. You know who else it impressed? People who rapped with Eminem. You want to know who it impressed? Eminem. You know why it impressed Eminem? Because you ain't heard nothing yet. The video's hard. The beat is hard. Everything's hard. It's so vicious, he can't even come back with nothing. He got to sit down and think. So, yeah, it did do something. It did a lot. He hit him with bar after bar after bar after bar. He hit him with 4 verses. People normally do 1. He hit him with 4. They don't call him Machine Gun Kelly. They don't call him the gunner for nothing. He's been waiting 6 years to explode on Eminem, and he did it. Eminem asked for the smoke, and he got it. And now you got to get it from Joe. That's right. It's top trending for a reason because people can't deny what happened. Royce is on fire right now. What Royce? I know everybody from the crowd because now they got to sever all ties from Joe Budden. All of them. They got to sever all their ties with Joe Budden. And Joe Budden ain't going to care because he got the bag. I got the bag, baby. Joe has secured the bag. He got Revolt. He has Spotify. Eminem gonna be, so what, Joe? You got Spotify, but what am I? Just a guy. Now, playing devil's advocate. Let's play devil's advocate, shall we? Joe Budden messed up by kissing Eminem's boot for so long. Should have never made that song Slaughterhouse, thinking that would bridge the gap between him and Eminem, and that everybody felt like, okay, well, that's a good start. Joe is making up for a lot of things that went wrong. What Joe did is what Joe always do, is when the bag ain't right, or they feel when you're not being marketed in the right way, as Slaughterhouse. Slaughterhouse was around before Eminem got involved. Eminem got involved with Slaughterhouse because he basically flushed out D12 and picked up Slaughterhouse. He needed a bunch of new brothers to stand behind, as he was going to revamp Shady Records, as Eminem and his brand was losing money hand over fist. They were basically releasing old Eminem music, trying to stay afloat. Shady Records wasn't putting out any music because all they had was G Unit. Once 50 left, they ain't have nothing popping out. No music. So Eminem had to go back to work. He had to start making albums. M still looks after D12. If that's the case, he needs to, because I don't remember him being around for Swift when Swifty was going through his problems. I don't remember him being around when Canava was going through their problems. Oh yeah, Bazaar got let back into the door finally. I'm glad that he let Bazaar back into the door. I don't remember him giving no props to my man Swifty McVeigh, who came out with Greyhound. I don't remember him giving him no props for them. You couldn't even give him a retweet. You couldn't even retweet the album. He's your D12 member, and you don't even retweet his album, dog. That's what I'm talking about. Talking about we family and we brothers. If we family and we brothers, dog, I should have a position. You know, Mr. Porter was there for a while before he left. There was a lot of problems going on at Shady Records at the time. You know, M wasn't in position to do anything, and he was depressed. He was going through his problems and his issues, and he wasn't able to do anything. But he never let them be independent, and that's what he's apologizing on the song. They could have been, a lot of people wanted to work with D12. A lot of MCs in the game, like, man, they could have got featured on another song and did work with all these people, but they want to keep everything in house to a Shady. And look, that's not beneficial to them. It's beneficial to Eminem. Like, no, I'm you Eminem, but shoot, that My Band video was 100% right. Cause just don't even know the name of my band. They want to interview with me, not you two. Yeah, you watch that My Band video right now, and there's a lot of truth in that. My band. My bed, my bed, my bed. And Kaniva and Swifty, they basically came up with the song. Nobody talks about that either. So right now, we've been talking for an hour and 30 minutes. Everything is hitting the fan right now. I'll guarantee you, people are waking up, they are going off. Royce probably ripped his shirt off. He done got the chain going on. How you dare you talk about my boss? I know Bizarre didn't even let it go before he commented. Finally, the real Joe Budden shows up.
Newsflash M. I heard the album. And because I think you don't really know all the members that were in the group, I don't really think you know our history. Let me tell you what Joe Budden has thought this entire time. I've been better than you this entire fucking decade. Huh? Can't say that back then.
Woo!
Can't say that back then. But hey, there was a moment in time where a jawline did stump you a little bit. And Everlast had the smoke.
Woo!
You don't know about me, you better go check my fucking car.
Woo!
I'll ask some niggas that's close to you. I live for this type of shit. And all of that rapidy rap, lyrical miracle bullshit. Any nigga who want it like that think they want it with me, I don't think you would fare well.
Woo! Woo!
I'm back now. You're not so much.
Woo! I'm back. You not so much. Oh my God, Joe is ready. I need a Joe Budden t-shirt right now. Get me a Joe Budden t-shirt. It's on. I am a Joe Budden fan today. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is it. I am now a Joe Budden fan. No, because Joe was out of pocket for that. Joe came at Drake with like 3-4 songs when Joe was just, I mean, Drake wasn't even really dissing him, dog. And that was just wrong. Remember them calling disaster for bars. Hey, yo, disaster. Yeah. Where's my snare? Yo, where's my snare? First Roy, now Joe. Hell is frozen over. I know, ain't that crazy? I am a Royce the 5'9" fan and now a Joe Budden fan. What the heck is happening? Oh yeah, Mr. Kelly, the gunner. Well, the gunner gonna do it. I'll tell y'all something right now. Y'all want to know who Machine Gun Kelly is? Go listen to the song "I'm the Gunner." by MGK himself. He tells you, I'm the gunner. This is what I do. 216, what's up? I am the gunner. He the only thing I'm making me think about going to Ohio. Him and Bone Thugs. I'm like, you know what? I might have to go to Ohio now. Yes, he's from Cleveland. He's 216. Told you, we met him way back. I met him in the hotel room. He's super tall. He like 6'4", coming in all super skinny. Machine Gun Kelly. And he was spitting. Oh yeah, super pause for that. He was with Floyd. He came in there. We was at the MGM Grand. He was performing something they were doing down there. Floyd was there for some. And we at the MGM Grand, and Machine Gun Kelly shows up. Somebody get some clippers, because his beard is weird. Oh yeah. Oh, you should have known you was in there for something good today. Strap in. See, this is what I like. You see how Hot 97, they tiptoeing. Nobody want to step to Eminem. I read your bio. You really from Ohio. If Eminem don't respond, what would be the fallback? Oh well, y'all gotta make a donation if y'all want me to spit something. Ain't nobody hit the super chat up. Let me see if somebody could have while we were doing this. Oh, they probably waiting until it's over. I know everybody was jamming. That's why I told LeBron. I said, LeBron, bob your head to this song here. I don't see you bobbing your head to that. Bob your head to that gunner. So is the full Joe Budden podcast out yet? Because that's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on the Joe Budden full podcast so we can see what's going on. For real. Just imagine what's going to happen when that podcast episode hits the internet. Right now, I think it might be on Spotify. And I don't know if they're gonna fix Maul right now. Somebody say they heard the whole podcast. I haven't heard the whole podcast yet. Is it out on video, Pronto Taylor, or you heard it on Spotify? He said he talked about M for an hour straight. Oh man, so did I. Doggone it, I don't have Spotify, so I'm gonna have to. Whoa, I'm going to have to wait. I'm going to have to wait. If it's on SoundCloud, I can do it. But I refuse to get Spotify when I have Apple Music. Because I have only the clip from the actual video when Joe's going in. Yeah, Quitter's a great song. It's good when you're dissing somebody that can't diss you back. Everlast did have a couple of good lines on Eminem, but that's it. Eminem know how to basically silence these people so they can't talk. I'm telling you, the only reason he is restoring my faith. He is restoring my faith in hip hop for the state of Ohio. LeBron has ruined my taste for Ohio, right along with the police department. But right now, when he yelled 216, I feel it. I'm all for it. I say, yes, 216, baby. 216, the gunner. No, Charlemagne is just watching my videos and repeating what the hell I say. I said that. I said that. And he's repeating what I said. The boy don't have a brain of his own. All right, we out. Y'all have a blessed day. Because if nobody donated, ain't no need of me sticking around. If y'all didn't donate, yep, so ain't no need of me sticking around. I'm getting out.